We don't compete with each other. You mean, like who gets the best notices or something like that? Well, we have no problem with that because I always get the best notices.
I would love to do something on the stage, just because I don't want to quit until I've tried. I'll probably fall flat on my face, but I've got to at least try once. I don't know when. And of course, I'd love to do it with Richard. Of course, I've learned a great deal from watching Richard also. And he's made me much more independent. When we did Taming of the Shrew, I said, Richard, I'm scared witless. I've never done Shakespeare before. I've never done it even, you know, in amateur or school plays or anything. I know nothing about it. You've got to help me, because I'm absolutely panic-struck. He said, listen, Mabel, you did all right in Virginia Woolf, you did all right in Quack, Quack, Quack. Just consider it exactly the same, and you do it on your own. And if it isn't your own, then it won't mean anything. So, so to speak, he kicked me out of the nest and made me do Shakespeare by myself. And ultimately, in the end, I know I enjoyed it more than if I'd had him for a crutch. So he helped me in that way by making me independent and then ultimately a bit more secure.
There was only one line she asked me about actually in the entire play, and she had most of the lines. She said, how the hell does one say, whom dost thou lovest best?
Without sounding like a toffee in your mouth. Fan magazines are all fabricated nowadays. I mean, people don't give interviews to fan magazines any longer, but they have like long conversations that are absolutely hypocritical.
It seemed to me when I was a kid that when I read about Hollywood stars that the whole idea about them was that they were mysterious. I mean, if you read that Babu Zavet, or whatever her name was, shall we say, bathed in ass's milk every morning, you thought, well, good God. That was the exotic thing, but when you suddenly find that they actually get up and have ham and eggs, it doesn't seem to me as glamorous or as exciting. And certainly if you examine the lives of some of the stars that we know, well, we'd all go and move to the Bronx.
Burton would marry again, and so would Elizabeth. But they are remembered for their tumultuous lives together. Their marriage, their parting, their remarriage, another parting. Taylor and Burton were something else. 1 + 1 made a 10.
Well, the only thing I think about sex is that if the sexual act is allowed to be performed on the screen often enough, we're all going to get tired of watching it. And also, there are very few people who are capable of sustaining the sexual act without looking absolutely bloody ridiculous. So,
well, I contemplate Richard's navel all the time.